What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Looking to throw right away. That one's complete, right side. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37, Higgins makes the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. He's on the move. He can run it. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. On target to his man Higgins. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pass play now. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing from the gun. On target to Worthy. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Complete out to the right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Here's 2nd and 14. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Look into the air here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Trying for the deep ball. His first throw is an interception. Pat Surtain has it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. That play good for 17 and a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll give him a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one right down the middle. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 21. Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a first. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd down from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 65 yards on the punt there. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets this one to Andrews.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 18 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's 3rd down now. They'll throw it. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. To throw it on first down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Completed here to Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds his target home. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Bring it. Go.
Another carry for him. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Now we have our 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play, and that gives them the 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
That's incomplete left side.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And this one doesn't go far. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Play action on 1st down. He finds Pickens left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll look to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. We've reached halftime, and it's a comfortable 11-point lead for him at the break. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He's got Andrews. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, look at this, here he goes. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Dropping back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 4. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up 1st down. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know how we hear about teams that quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two. He's throwing for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. That throw finds Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the handoff. He breaks the tackle, and he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hall there to haul it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he'll go down here at the 16. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have first down. Pickens motioning left. Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move it.
Touchdown! And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
24, our home team, 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Now the run here from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. from the 42. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
He's dropping back to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not all the time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Completed to his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Setting up a throw. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll try and throw it here. Andrews with the catch. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they're going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that'll be a first down.
Gain on the play. That's good. First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 15-yard line.
They give it to him again. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's going to throw this one. Oh, skip ball. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. Runs it in for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Joshua Williams has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, every once in a while, this game of football becomes a game of chess. And how are you going to get your defensive players in the right spot, the right place? That dime defense, well, that was the right call. So many eyes on the football. And more importantly, the ability to go finish that interception.
Their offense ready to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Finds him on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 of the 21-yard line.
Pass play now. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Looking to the air here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give to Hall now on the option. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys with a 5-point lead. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Hall once more. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Here he is to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Got to hurry this to the line. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll get this one to Parker. And he's taken down at the 30. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Throwing now. Throwing all the way to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.